Right-wingers led by Ben Shapiro and Elon Musk are clearly trying to start race riots here in the United States so that Donald Trump can invoke the Insurrection Act and then send his military, the United States military, onto the streets of this country to forcibly remove us and lock us away for good. Here's what's happening. Ben Shapiro came out this week and encouraged Donald Trump to give a pardon to the totally innocent, he says, Derek Chauvin. Now, Derek Chauvin, of course, is the former police officer who was sentenced to 22 and a half years in prison for the murder of George Floyd. He was convicted by a jury in Minnesota. That conviction was upheld upon appeal all the way to the Minnesota Supreme Court, which upheld it. They made a motion for a new trial, which was denied. He is in prison where he belongs. And Ben Shapiro came out this week and said this. If we are issuing pardons, however, there is one person that President Trump should pardon from federal charges forthwith. President Trump should, in fact, pardon Derek Chauvin. But when it came to Black Lives Matter, the inciting event for the BLM riots that caused $2 billion in property damage in the United States and set America's race relations on the worst footing in my lifetime was, in fact, the railroading of Derek Chauvin and the death of George Floyd. Now, this little cretin is citing that $2 billion number, which, of course, is the very top high end of the estimate of the insurance claims from businesses from that time period. The actual estimate is anywhere between $1 billion and $2 billion, and I don't need to tell you in case you didn't know, there is a gulf of financial difference between $1 billion and $2 billion. So, of course, the dishonest Shapiro is going to go with the very high-end estimate and tell you that that's economic damage instead of being clear that that was actually just the insurance claims. Okay? That was not the economic damage. That was not the price tag. That is how much people submitted in insurance claims in that time period. So, yeah, let's be a little more honest about all that and a little more, as you say, forthwith with people. Now, the problem is not that Ben Shapiro himself said this. Ben Shapiro is somebody that Donald Trump, I don't think he even pays attention to. On the other hand, though, Elon Musk is somebody that Donald Trump does pay attention to, and Elon Musk echoed this on Twitter, resharing Ben Shapiro's rant, adding, quote, something to think about. So why? Why does that matter? Why would that even come up? Like, who is even thinking, other than George Floyd's family, about Derek Chauvin right now? You know, like, who's actually thinking about this guy? Ben Shapiro, I do think, is a smart person. He is intentionally dishonest, to try to hoodwink his base and make a lot of